Hello everyone and welcome to Mr.MoFranchise. It's week 6 and the return of Trey Lance. After his 4-week injury, it's good to have him back, and it's not too soon because we will be taking on one of our division rivals, the Indianapolis Colts. As far as how long I'll be playing this week, I rolled a 17, so I will be playing a 9-minute quarter game with a 25-second rundown, and I will be starting the game in the first quarter. As far as the effects of winning or losing this game, I rolled a 6. So this is going to affect my approval with the fans by a plus or minus 20. As far as scouting goes this week, I rolled a 6. So I will get to spend 150 of my scouting points. And for the week 6 random event, this is a player morale impact. Randomly select 5 players on your roster. Based on their individual morale, each player's awareness rating will be impacted as follows. So I rolled for my 5 players. The first one I got was Marlon Mack. His morale is at a 50, so that had no impact. Same for Charvarius Ward. The first time we had an impact was my 3rd player. I rolled and got Kyle Pitts. His morale is at 32, and I rolled and lost 5 awareness for Kyle Pitts. My 4th player was Matthew McCrane. His morale is 46, so that had no impact. And then finally, Ronnie Harrison. His morale of player morale is at 34. And I rolled a d6 and I got a 6 for him. So I lost 6 awareness for Ronnie Harrison and 5 for Kyle Pitts. All right, let's take a look at the injuries that are returning for our team. Trey Lance, welcome back. Yes, Minshew had a great job last game, but it's nice to have Trey Lance back at the quarterback position. And also, Nick Bolton will be returning to his spot at the 3-4 middle linebacker role. I thought Thomas did a good job filling in for him, but it's nice to have those 2 starters back. Next, we're going to look at a chance for a person to move up in potential, and that is Taven Bryan, who has an opportunity to go from star to superstar, but we need to have those statistics there to make that happen. It's going to be tough, but let's see if we get Taven Bryan to become a superstar. Let's move on to contract negotiations. Last week, I wasn't able to do any negotiations with Laviska Shenault, but let's see if we can make that happen this week. I did roll and get the approval to do that. So we're going to start with the base offer here of 3 years extension. And he says he likes the length, but everything else needs work. So next week we'll go back to him and see if we can move up that contract. Devon Hamilton, I'm not sure that this is what I'm looking for. And he's only asking for a 1-year deal. So I'm just going to give him that 1-year deal feeler and see what his thoughts are. And he says the salary needs improvement, so I might offer him a little bit more next week. All right, well, that takes us through all the pre-game stuff. Now we head to Jacksonville, where Vegas has us actually as a 2-point favorite between rivals, Jaguars, and Colts. Let's see if we can win our 3rd game in a row, and let's see if Trey Lance can return to form from his injury. Let's see if he can get off to a great start and get these Jaguars to 4-2, which would be their best record under Coach Mo. And here come the Jaguars coming back to home after a couple of away games, and they come out in their teal and black. Let's get it going. Colts and Jaguars. Opening kickoff. Logan Cook kicks it into the end zone, and that's where the Colts will take it with the touchback. Out comes 2nd-year quarterback Tanner Morgan. Great numbers so far this year. 10 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. He's having an excellent sophomore season. Let's see what Tanner Morgan can do with this Colts offense. Jonathan Taylor is currently out with an injury, so the starting running back will be Nyheim Hines. And Nyheim Hines will get the first carry of the day. He is brought down for a no gain there. Josh Allen with the tackle. That's going to make it 2nd down and 10. Hand off to Nyheim Hines, and he's going to be brought down for a 3-yard loss. Good tackle there by free safety Devontae KZ. That's going to make it 3rd down and 13. Morgan back to pass. He's got his tight end Brevin Jordan open right down the middle. He's to the 50, to the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30, down to the 27-yard line. A 51-yard completion to their tight end. He was a rookie just last year. Brevin Jordan, a gain of 57. And the Colts are going to hand it off to Nyheim Hines, who continues to struggle. He's had 3 rushes for -4 yards. Jaguars trying to do a better job stopping the run. It's going to be second down and 12. Hines again, who's stopped. He now has 4 rushes for -6 yards. And that's going to make it third down and 13. Morgan all by himself. 5 receiver set. And he's got a man open again. He finds Brevin Jordan again for the 3rd and long completion. Jaguars have to put a body on that man. And that gives the Colts another first down from 13. Play action to Nyheim Hines. And the quarterback is brought down. Morgan is sacked. That is Leon Jacobs on the sack. And that's going to make it second down and 20. Tanner Morgan with single back. Nyheim Hines. Back to pass. He's going to throw that in. It's going to be tipped. And it's going to be incomplete. And that's going to make it third down and 20. Make sure, Jaguars, you are guarding Brevin Jordan. And this is going to be dumped off to Brevin Jordan, who is way short of the first down marker. And that brings out Ryan Suckup for the 37-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good, and the Colts get out to the early 3-0 lead. Here comes the kickoff. This is taken by Keon Skinner. He's going to take it back to the 24-yard line. And that's where Trey Lance comes back the first time since his injury in week 1. And it's a handoff to Kyle Hill. He breaks threes to the 40, to the 50, to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. He may go all the way. That is going to be a touchdown. A 76-yard run by Kyle Hill on a simple dive play that he cut to the outside, and he houses it. And the Jaguars score a touchdown on one play. Good blocking up front, and Kyle Hill found the seam and takes it to the house. And just like that, the Jaguars with the extra point, and McCrane puts it through, and the Jaguars are going to take the lead 7-3. Here's the kickoff from Logan Cook. And the Colts will take another touchback, and they'll start there from their own 25. Morgan under center is going to hand it off to Nyheim Hines, who cuts back to the left. Good cut back there by Nyheim Hines to grab 5 yards. That's going to make it second down and 5. Morgan in the shotgun. Back to pass. And that is going to be caught for first down. That was caught by Zach Pascal. And that's going to make it first down and 10. Morgan back to pass. He's going to let that up to Nyheim Hines in the flat, and that is going to be a loss of 3 yards. Good job by the Jaguars to stop that play. It's going to be second down and 13. And up Nyheim Hines, who breaks through the middle and has a first down. A 14-yard run for Nyheim Hines. Filling in once again for the injured Jonathan Taylor today. 10. Play action to Nyheim Hines. Morgan looking, and Morgan is going to be brought down on the sack. The sack by the Shack Attack, Shaquille Quarterman. That's his first sack of the day. Celebrating his recent contract extension. Second down and 17. It's plays like that to make the Jaguars happy. They re-signed him. Here comes the jet sweep to T.Y. Hilton, who gets very little. It's going to make it third down and long. Jaguars guard Brevin Jordan. 3rd and 15. They're going deep. They've got a man, and it is incomplete. Morgan was looking for Rondell Moore, but that was knocked down by the Jaguars secondary, and that's going to force the Colts to the punt. And this punt's going to be down at the 6. It goes into the end zone. Good break there for the Jaguars, and then we'll start at the 20-yard line with 2:34 to play in the first quarter. Ahead, 7-3. Kyle Hill jukes to the left and picks up 3 yards. That's going to make it the second down and 7. Trey Lance under center. Kyle Hill in the backfield. And it's back to pass. He's going to throw that on an out pattern to Chris Olave, who's got the first down. Good looking throw there. Jaguars fans happy to see Trey Lance back. Minshew did an admirable job filling in, but it's nice to see the second-year quarterback, and there's a reason why they drafted him in the first round last year. And they want to see if he can have a big jump in his sophomore season. 2nd and 9. Callan Hill picks up a few. That's going to make it 3rd down and 8. Lance back to pass. He's going to turn this to his tight end, David Njoku, who gets the first down. That was a tough catch. The coverage was pretty tight, but David Njoku, that's one of the reasons they picked him up in free agency, to make tough catches just like that. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Play action. Lance scrolling out to the right side here, looking, and he doesn't get rid of it, and he is going to be brought down for the sack. Anthony Walker Jr. for the Colts, and that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. The Jaguars up 7-3. 2nd 14 for the Jaguars starting out the second quarter. Pump fake to Trey Lance, and he has Chris Olave, who can't hold on. A punishing hit, and Olave was unable to secure the ball, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 14. Lance in the shotgun. Goes across the middle. He's got a man open. That is DJ Chark, who has the first down. But there is laundry on the field, and that is going to be a hold against the Jaguars. And that is on the left tackle, Taylor Decker. And that negates the first down play. That's going to make it 3rd down and 24. An area where Trey Lance has to be smart. Don't force the turnover here. And he doesn't, and instead he takes the sack. That sack is brought to you by Justin Houston. And that forces the Jaguars into a 4 and 32. And they are going to wisely punch the ball. Logan Cook launching this ball into the stratosphere, and this is going to be caught by number 81, who's going to miss the tackle. Going to break another tackle. Good return there by Rondell Moore. And that gives the Colts the first down. Just over 8 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Good cut there by Nyheim Hines, who makes another cut. Beautiful run there by Nyheim Hines. His best run of the day. That was a pretty looking run. Good moves by the young running back. And it's 1st and 10 for the Colts at the 46. Nyheim Hines again in the middle. Makes another move and another first down. A 10-yard gain there. Hines struggled in the first quarter to get anything going, but he's looking good here in the second. 1st and 10 for the Colts. Quarterback pass. He's got that run now. Moore breaks a tackle. He's out to the open, but he fumbles. He is hit hard, and it is recovered by the Jaguars defense. Let's watch the replay. Moore did a great job breaking through the first tackle, but then he is hit and hit hard by Ronnie Harrison. What a big hit there. And then Leon Jacobs on the scoop. And the Jaguars defense does a good job of getting the ball back as the Colts were driving. And it's 1st and 10. Dive to Callan Hill, who picks up 3. He's going to make it 2nd down and 7. Lance back to pass. Scanning. Holds on to it too long, and he's going to be brought down by DeForest Buckner, captain of this Colts defense. And that is the 3rd sack of the day for the Colts. And that makes it 3rd down and 14. Lance scanning the field. He's going to throw that on a deep in route to DJ Chark, and he gets the first down. Great route running there by DJ Chark. And that gives the Jaguars new life. 1st and 10 from the 36. And got the Callan Hill. A gain of 4. That's going to make it 2nd down and 6. Lance out the shotgun. All kinds of time, and he's got a man open, and that is going to be held on by Chris Olave. Huge completion there. A gain of 29 yards. Chris Olave, and that puts the Jaguars in field goal range with 4:44 to play. Draw play to Callan Hill. Shaken, bacon. Gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. And off the pound. No, that's Marlon Mack. Mack picks up maybe 2. And we're going to call this 3rd down and 5 as the clock winds down to 3:44 and counting. Goes to David Njoku, who secures the first down. 9-yard gain. Trey Lance looking very comfortable today. First and 10. And on to Kyle Hill. Cuts back to the inside, picks up 4 yards, and there is an injury on the play. It looks like Kenny Moore, the cornerback for the Colts, will let you know what that injury is about. Kyle Hill picks up the first down, but we have a penalty flag, and I think that's coming back. It is, and that is going to be a hold against Taylor Decker. Again, the second hold by the left tackle for the Jaguars. He is struggling today to do his job. Second and 16. Trey Lance is going to dump that off to DJ Chark, who does a nice job of securing 9 yards in that play. And that's going to make it third and much more manageable. 3rd and 6. Trey Lance all by himself. 5 receiver set. Under 3 minutes to play. Trey Lance is going to dump that off to David Njoku, who's going to fight to get to the first down marker, but he's going to be held short. And Coach Mo doesn't hesitate. He sends out the field goal unit. This will be Matthew McCrane with a chip shot. 26 yards, and the kick is good. And the Jaguars take the 10-3 lead with 2:14 to play in the first half. This is going to be taken out by Sage Surratt. He takes that out to the 25-yard line. First and 10 for the Colts. Tanner Morgan in the shotgun, back to pass. Oh, he's got a man open. That was a good-looking play there to T.Y. Hilton. They've held Hilton in check for the most part, but that was a gorgeous-looking play and a great throw by the second-year Morgan. First and 10, Colts have the ball at the 41. Here's another first down completion to Zach Pascal. And the Colts are in a 2-minute offense, and they are looking smooth right now. 1:35 to play. First and 10. Morgan back to throw. He's going deep. He's got a man open, and that is going to be a reception to Rondell Moore, who takes it all the way down the 2-yard line. He toasted his man in coverage, and the Colts now have the ball. First and goal from the 2-yard line, 2 yards away from tying this game. And a timeout was called by Jacksonville. They're acting like they want the ball back after this red zone possession. And they're going to throw it. It is in the end zone for a touchdown. That is to number 87, Brevin Jordan. And he was guarded by me. And I actually came off of him. If you watch the replay here, I sort of came off of him, and then I got caught. I thought it was going to go to somebody else, and then I came over with the late hit, but it was too late. That's all on me. That was my man. And that makes the score 10-10. Keon Skinner's going to bring it out because that's what he does. And that'll be taken out to the 26-yard line. Jaguars have 1 minute and 7 with 2 timeouts left. Let's see how Coach Mo wants to play this. Lance in shotgun. He's going to be back to throw. He's going to throw that to Kyle Hill out of the backfield for a pickup of 6. Hill gets out of bounds, so it's 2nd down and 4. And now they're up to the 32. I think we see Coach Mo is approaching this session with some aggression. Trey Lance is going to scramble, and he is going to get rid of it, and that is to DJ Chark for a gain of 18 yards, and the Jaguars immediately call timeout with 54 seconds to go. Nice job by Trey Lance keeping his eyes downfield. It looked like he would be running with it. And now they're going to throw it to DJ Chark, and there is the penalty flag, and he was interfered with.
Defense.
And that's going to help the Jaguars. That's against Xavier Rhodes. That's going to stop the clock and put the Jaguars in field goal range with 49 seconds and 1 timeout, and the clock stops because of the penalty. Lance going to throw that across the middle. That is held in by David Njoku, and the Jaguars are going to go to the line of scrimmage. 30 seconds to go. Trey Lance looking. He's going to dump that off to Kyle Hill, who's going to be tackled at the 7. And the Jaguars will burn their final timeout. They don't want to miss out on the field goal opportunity here, so they need to be smart with the ball. 21 seconds left to go. 2nd and goal from the 7. Lance back to pass. He's got a man in the end zone. That is a touchdown to DJ Chark, but we have a penalty flag. This one's on the rookie Alex Pryor, and that's going to force the Jaguars into 2nd and goal from the 17. Lance back to pass. He's got Njoku open, and it's a touchdown! David Njoku just ran right up the seam. Trey Lance found him. And just like that, the Jaguars strike quickly. 17-yard touchdown to David Njoku from Trey Lance. And the Jaguars will take the lead 16-10 as we await the extra point. This is from Matthew Crane. The extra point is up and good. And just like that, the Jaguars take a 7-point lead as we near the end of the first half. Here's the kickoff from Logan Cook. Taken once again by Sage Surratt. He's going to bring this out to the 23-yard line. And let's see what the Colts do here with 3 timeouts left and only 11 seconds left. They're going to hand it off to Nyheim Hines, and they're content to run out the clock. And that's going to take us to halftime, where the Jaguars are up 17-10. Looking at the statistics, the Colts are actually outgained the Jaguars in passing. Jaguars had the advantage in the run game. Let's go around the NFL and look at other action. Let's go to Pittsburgh, where the Broncos are trailing 10-0. Jameis Winston now leading the Steelers, and they are up to a 10-0 lead as they approach the end of the first half there. Moving on to Georgia, where the Cowboys are visiting the Falcons, and it was all Cowboys in the first half. 28-0. Matt Ryan having a terrible day at the quarterback helm. And let's travel up to Minnesota, where the Vikings are in a close one with the Packers. Aaron Rodgers has a touchdown pass and 212 yards already, and the 3-2 Packers are up by 3 against the 3-2 Vikings. Well, that's all we have around the league. Let's get back to the second half. Jaguars will be receiving. This is Deion Skinner taking it out to the 29-yard line. Trey Lance, 1st and 10. He's going to do play action. Joaquin is going to throw that, and he is going to overthrow his man, and that is going to be an interception. Looked like he was wanting Chris Olave, but he definitely put too much air under that ball, and that is an interception by the Colts. And what a great job by their secondary to keep both feet in bounds. Let's watch that replay. This ball was sailed, and the Colts do a great job. That was Damian Thompson keeping both feet in bounds, and that means the Colts will have the ball 1st and 10 from midfield. Nyheim Hines gains 2 yards. That's going to make it 2nd down and 7.5. Loading back to pass. He's going to throw that. Dump that off to number 14, Zach Pascal. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 7. Call that no gain. Play action on the draw. Morgan gets rid of it, and that is going to be a 1st down as Rondell Moore keeps both feet in bounds. Good presence of mind there by Morgan to get rid of that ball before he was sacked. And it was a well-thrown ball. 1st and 10, play action. Brevin Jordan isn't going to get anywhere with that play action. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. And Morgan's going to play action. Go out to his right. He's going to throw that. That is going to be complete to Brevin Jordan. And it's going to be 3rd and 1. Colts are going to pass on 3rd and 1. Morgan has the man open. Who do you think? Brevin Jordan again on the completion. Morgan to Jordan. Is that going to be the new connection here in Indianapolis? It's 1st and goal. High formation for the Colts. Play action. And Morgan goes down on the sack. DeMonte Casey on the safety blitz. And that's going to push the Colts all the way back down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 10. Jaguars might want to guard Brevin Jordan. Colts throw it to the end zone. It wasn't to Jordan. It was, though, to Jack Doyle, who's been relegated to the 2nd tight end spot. He used to be the number 1 tight end, but he accepts his 2nd tight end role well as he gets the touchdown. And the Colts capitalize on the turnover. We are all knotted up at 17. Again, Skinner takes it at the 6, and he's going to bring this kickoff return back to the 29-yard line, where the Jaguars will set up shop, tied at 17. And it's going to be Kyle Hill on the stretch play. He picks up a good gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 2nd down and 2. Good blocking up front there by the Jaguars. Lance back to pass the second two. Does a little pump fake. Scrambles out to the right. He's got a man open deep, but he said he's going to run for it. And he does pick up the first down. A 6-yard gain there on the ground. Maybe a little gun shy after the last interception. And it's 1st and 10. This is dumped out to David Njoku for a pick of the 5. Good job by Trey Lance there finding the open man. 5 yards, positive gain. Callan Hill up the middle. He's got a first down. And it takes several Colts to bring him down. And Callan Hill now has 10 rushes for 117 yards and a touchdown. High formation, handoff to Jamari Peacock, who complained about his role in this team, which led to his suspension, but he's back with a vengeance and a 5-yard gain. 2nd down and 5. Pitch out to Callan Hill, and the Jaguars decide that number 55 for the Colts doesn't need to be blocked. Timothy Bolton does play for the Colts, and he should be blocked. He wasn't, and that is a 5-yard loss. 3rd down and 10. And that is a pass from Trey Lance to DJ Chark with great touch, and he finds the first down. And now it's 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Trey Lance all kinds of time. He's got a man, David Njoku, who is unable to hold on to it. Good job by the Colts to dislodge that ball, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Lance back to pass again. This time he's got LaVisca Chenault, who has the first down. An 11-yard reception. And it's going to be 1st and goal from the 5. Hand it off to Callan Hill, who goes up the middle for 2. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line as we approach the 2-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. First play to Callan Hill, who cuts it back inside. And he's going to lose a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and goal. Lance sends DJ Chark in motion. Lance back to pass. Rolling out to his right. He's going to throw it to the end zone, and that is caught! DJ Chark on the touchdown. Was he able to keep both feet in bounds? Let's watch the replay. It looked like for a moment that Trey Lance might try to run for it, but the last moment he throws it and he finds DJ Chark in the back of the end zone. He just found a spot right there where the Colts weren't, and that is a touchdown pass. And with the extra point by McGrain, and it is good, the Jaguars take the lead once again, 24-17. A 12-play, 75-yard drive. One of the best looking drives so far this year by the Jaguars. A good mix of run and pass. 1st and 10 for the Colts. After that touchdown, Tanner Morgan with a quick bubble screen out to the receiver, T.Y. Hilton, who's been pretty much held in check so far today by this Jaguar secondary. And let's say he gets 1 yard there. 2nd and 9. Here's an RPO to go right back to T.Y. Hilton, and that is going to actually be a loss of maybe a half yard. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9.5. Morgan, all kinds of time. Still lots of time, and Taven Bryan gets the sack. There's a man that's looking to be a superstar today, and he picks up his first sack of the day as that gets him closer to his superstar ability. Let's definitely call this a cover sack, though. There was all sorts of good blocking there by the Colts, but eventually Morgan held on to it way too long. Credit that sack to the secondary, but Taven Bryan will take it, and the Colts are forced to punt. Keon Skinner will take that back to the 43-yard line with 13 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Trey Lance is looking for the screen here. Callan Hill breaks free from the defenders and is going to pick up 6 yards. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. With the Jaguars having scored in all 3 quarters, they're ahead 24-17. So we pick up the action here in the 4th quarter. It's 2nd and 4. Lance under center. He's going to hand this off to Callan Hill, who runs up the middle for a pickup of 3, and that's going to make it 3rd and short. We'll call it 3rd and a long run. High formation for the Jaguars. Marlon Mack up the middle, and he does get the first down. Gain of 4, but more importantly, a first down. Callan Hill checks back in. He's going to run the counter. Small pickup there. It's going to make it 2nd and 10. Trey Lance is going to hand it off. No, it's play action. Trey Lance lost some time. Trey Lance is going to throw it, and he's got a man, DJ Chark. But Chark is hit hard and is unable to secure the catch. So that's going to make it 3rd down and... Trey Lance got the throw. He's got a man open. It's David Njoku. It is so great to see the connection between Lance and Njoku.
Right there, 54. Right there.
It is definitely helping this Jaguars offense. Pitch out to Kylan Hill. Gain of 3. Clock continues to wind down. Under 7 minutes to play. Second down and 7. Single back set. And this is going to be an end around to DJ Chark, who maybe gets 1, and that's going to make it third down and 6. Trey Lance back to pass in the shotgun. Looks like it's a screen to Kylan Hill. He's got blockers, and he picks up the first down. 7-yard completion. And that makes Trey Lance 19 of 23 for 235 yards today. As we approach the 6-minute mark, I formation. Handoff is to Jamari Peacock with his second carry of the day. That is a 9-yard gain for Jamari Peacock, and it's second down and 1. Trey Lance is calling an audible as he sees a lot of Colts at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass is Trey Lance. He's got a man on the slant. That's Olave, and he touchdown! Great job there by Chris Olave on the slant. Good route running. He celebrates, as do the fans here in Jacksonville. Let's watch the replay. Good job to make sure he held on to the ball. That was Damian Thompson on the coverage. He already had 1 interception today, but he didn't catch that one. Chris Olave did, and that gives the Jaguars the 14-point lead with 5:30 to play. This is going to be taken out of the end zone by Sage Surratt. He's going to take this to the 26-yard line, and that's where Tanner Morgan will try to lead the Colts back from the brink. They're down by 14 with just under 5.5 minutes to play. Morgan throws that out to Zach Pascal for a brief gain of 4 yards. Second down and 6 as we approach the 5-minute mark in this game. Curl route. That goes to Rondell Moore. As Tanner Morgan's doing a good job of spreading out the balls today. First down and 10. Morgan throws. That is Brevin Jordan on a reception of 9.5, and the Colts are on the move. They're at midfield. Morgan back to pass. And that is probably his first bad pass of the day. And it's 3rd and inches as we approach the 4.5-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Looks like it's going to be a screenplay. That is to Nyheim Hines, who had some nifty moves there to pick up the first down, and the Colts are at the 33. And they're going to go right back to the screenplay, and it works once again. Nyheim Hines has the first down and more, down to the 12, and Hines does a good job getting out of bounds. And it's 1st and 10 from the 12. And he backed up from Morgan. He's got his man across the middle. That was James White on the reception out of the backfield, and it's 2nd and 4. Veteran James White gets the reception again, and a gain of maybe he even lost a yard there. It's going to be 3rd and 6 from the 8-yard line as we approach the 3-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. It's going to be a handoff to Nyheim Hines, who does a spin move, breaks free of a tackle, and he's down to the 1-yard line. Good running by Nyheim Hines, showing off his ball carrier vision and his spin move. And it's 1st and goal for the Colts. I formation. They're going to hand it off. No, it's play action. And Morgan breaks free of the sack, but then he's going to be brought down by the second man. That's DeMonte KZ with his second sack of the day. And it's 2nd and goal from the 8. This is going to be thrown in the direction of Jack Doyle. And that takes us to a 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and goal from the 5. Back to pass is Morgan. He's got a man open, and it is dropped. It looked like Zach Pascal was going to make that catch, but it was knocked out of his hands, and it's going to be 4th and goal, and the Colts, of course, are going for it. A field goal does them very little good at this point. 4th and goal. Can the Jaguars hold? Here's the catch, and it looks like that is to Zach Pascal, and he's going to be short. And the Jaguars will take over with 1:52 to play. I formation, hand up to Jamari Peacock, who picks up 1 yard, and the Colts burn their first of 3 timeouts. That's 3rd carry of the day for Jamari Peacock, and it's 2nd and 9 from the 2-yard line. Hand out to Marlon Mack. Does a good job of following his blockers, and that's going to make it 3rd and inches. Jaguars get this first down here, and this game will pretty much be under control. High formation, handoff to Marlon Mack. He's got a first down, and that will seal this game as the Colts are forced to take their last time out. Minute 40 to go. Handoff to Kyle Hill. Picks up 2 more yards. That's going to give him 122 yards rushing on the day. Stretch play to Kyle Hill. Needs to stay in bounds, and he does. He picks up 2 more yards. And now the Jaguars will enter the victory formation, and that's going to do it. The Jaguars and the return of Trey Lance win this game by the score of 31-17. Let's take a look at the numbers. The key there, the takeaways. The Jaguars were 1-to-1 in the turnover ratio. And when they can be that, they can be successful. Congratulations to Trey Lance in his return. No quarterback controversy here. Let's look at the stats. Trey Lance went 20 of 24 for 238, 3 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. That was a good return for Trey Lance. Well done, Trey. Next up, Kyle Hill had 18 rushes for 124 yards and a touchdown. Of course, helped by that long run he had on the opening possession for the Jaguars. Marlon Mack threw in 4 rushes for 17 yards. Jamari Peacock had 3 rushes for 15 yards. Let's go to receiving. The receiver of the day was David Njoku, who led the Jaguars with 7 receptions for 89 yards and a touchdown. He had several big receptions today, especially on 3rd and longs. DJ Chark threw in 72 yards of receptions, and Kyle Hill had 17 yards with 4 catches. And Chris Olave had early catches, 48 yards and 1 touchdown. And Laviska Shenault had 1 catch for 12 yards. As far as blocking goes, we gave up 2 sacks today, 1 by Taylor Decker and 1 by Pryor. Don't forget they also had, Decker had 2 holding calls and Pryor had 1. But we're definitely shoring up our right tackle position. And for the defense, DeMonte KZ led the way today with 10 tackles, 2 for loss, and 1.5 sacks. Nick Bolton on his return game had 7 tackles, as did Trevor Williams. The Shack Attack had 6 tackles, 1 for loss. Ronnie Harrison had 5 tackles. Calebon Chason had 4 tackles and 2 for loss. Charvarius Ward had 3 tackles. Donovan Lewis had 3 tackles as well, the rookie. Levi Wallace had 3 tackles. Quincy Roche threw in a couple of tackles, as did Leon Jacobs, and the sack. And finally, let's talk about Taven Bryan. He did have 1 tackle for loss. Will it be enough? Let's find out. Let's do upgrades. Chris Olave is going to go up 1 point in deep threat. And big news here. Chris Olave is going to go up 1 agility, 1 awareness, 1 catch in traffic, 1 deep route, 1 jumping, 1 release, 2 spec catch, 1 spin move, and also he has opened up his ability slot as a superstar. Let's find out what his special ability is going to be for the Jaguars. He is going to have, for his special ability, Post Flag Elite. Receivers with this ability run sharper routes and catch more consistently while running post and corner routes. Excellent, Chris Olave. Let's look for that in future games. Next up, Ronnie Harrison is going to get an upgrade. He's going to get 1 point in zone coverage. He's going to bump up to a 76, as he will get 1 in play rec, 1 in pursuit, and +2 in zone coverage. Good to see Ronnie Harrison like that. Our next upgrade is going to Tyler Davis, our tight end. He's going to move a point in vertical threat. He's going to go up a bunch of points. 1 awareness, 1 break tackle, 1 catch in traffic, 2 catching, 1 juke move, 1 medium route, 1 short route, 1 stiff arm, and +2 in trucking. Lots of upgrades there for our 3rd tight end, Tyler Davis. And finally, our kick return and punt return specialist, Keon Skinner, our 5th round draft pick. He's going to move up 1 awareness, 2 catching, and 2 deep route. And it's good to see that as he continues to move towards his hidden development being unlocked. As far as Taven Bryan, he has done it. He is going to go from star to superstar. Great to see that Taven Bryan now has that superstar development. You gotta love that from Taven Bryan. That is definitely going to help our team, especially up the middle. And don't forget, Taven Bryan has been signed to a 4-year extension, so we've got him for 4 more years. So with that victory, the Jacksonville Jaguars have now won 3 in a row and 4 of their last 5. They have back Trey Lance. They have back Jamari Peacock. They have back Kyle Pitts. Let's see what this Jacksonville Jaguars team can do. As far as the approval ratings go, we went up 20 with the fans. We are now at an 81 approval rating with the fans. They are starting to believe in Jacksonville. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please think about subscribing, smash that like button, and tell a friend. The Jacksonville Jaguars have their best winning percentage at a 4-2 record ever under Coach Mo. Let's keep it going next week as we will travel to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.